Hi guys, welcome to the first episode of On the Couch. We're here with Daniel Ferguson. How's this pre-season been so far?
David has been great so far. Obviously, we've only just started, and I've come into the group fairly late. So for the last 3.5 weeks now, numbers are slowly building, which has been great.
Yep. Any standouts so far?
Not at this stage. Everyone's been sort of building up to the first round.
Yep.
We have had guys such as Nick Lobo who've attended all their pre-season. Lower grade guys such as Satish, Francis and Dylan have also turned up and been rocking up and been really consistent with their training. Good to see Lukey Wallace training consistently. Yourself, obviously 40, coming back into the fold after your knee injury during the off season, so that's been good. Obviously with my assistant coach Bappo as well, coming into the fold again, and also Brody Snow. He's been awesome, so he's come along nicely.
We had the first practice match against Monash Uni. What do you think of the game?
First of all, a big thank you to Monash Uni for allowing us to have a practice match. It caught us off guard in regards to not being all that prepared for the pre-season. Obviously, me coming back on board and such a late notice, they were good enough to have their ground set up. The game was okay. Obviously, we're still a bit rusty. It wasn't so much that we wanted to win the game, but more that we wanted to practice on the basics before the first round. But all in all, certainly a couple of good standouts in regards to Bappo hitting 50 not out. Sharon Couré, the better Couré, hit a nice 40 off about 20 odd balls. We had a nice little spell there by Jesse Martindale, who's come back from 3 years away from cricket. He's been playing soccer overseas professionally, so he's been a really nice acquisition for us. Riley Payne and Luke Wanless bowled nice offies as well in partnership. And Shane Bell, our skipper for the club, got his arm over as well and bowled nice and neat.
Yep. The first game coming up, can you see any surprises coming up for the ones or twos or anything like that?
David, not at this stage. I think our main focus for the year will be just to really make sure that we're competitive. We do the basics really well, and that is fielding, batting and bowling, all facets of the game. Obviously, preparation is massive, and it's a key for all our players this year. It's something that we need to get back into. In regards to aiming for anything massive for the year, obviously we want to win more than lose more, but at the same time we want to play a good brand of cricket. Yep. and be relevant within the competition. I think you're going to see a lot of younger kids coming through our side as well.
Yep. So obviously we've heard a little bit about obviously the club. Tell us a bit about yourself. Like, where have you come from? Obviously you're a past player, come back to coach. So give us a bit of a rundown for all those new guys to the club.
Yep.
A bit about yourself.
I think I've been away from the club now for a good 7 seasons. I could be incorrect there. But I'd left Parkfield, went and coached for 3 years at Fountain Gate at Turf 2 level. And from there, played another year there, then went to a club in the Ringwood District Comp called Bayswater Park. Played on synthetic there for the last couple of years, and was welcomed back into the fold at Parkfield this year. So been around coaching, so sort of haven't taken the finger off the pulse, as you could say. Yep. Always kept busy in regards to playing and trying to sort of keep up to date with relevant coaching drills and whatever else, and making myself busy.
Yeah, a bit of a cricket nerd.
Well, yeah, I am a cricket nerd. Yeah, I think my wife would agree with that, David.
Yeah. So highlights of the past, like what's your greatest highlight as a cricketer?
The highlight would be just being involved with Parkfield Cricket Club, to be honest with you, David. Obviously, your highlights would be winning flags and winning games and winning finals, but all in all, my greatest achievement is to actually have made some really good friends at Parkfield and all the other clubs that I've been involved in as well. So it's not so much your win-loss ratios or how many flags you're in, but for me, it's about what you gain out of friendship-wise, and I know that I've kept in touch with a lot of guys that I've played with throughout my career in cricket, and hopefully do so and hopefully create some more as I go along.
Actually, speaking about premierships and all that, I hear you can pull the trigger. Tell us about that. Tell us about that, mate.
Yeah, I think like all things, David, everything gets a bit blown out of proportion, mate. You know, sixes become 10s or 12s, and 4s become 6s. and Brownriggs become massive shots out of the park and hitting the Princess Highway and so forth. But I think it was probably Dale Harris and Paddy Hill probably tell the story better. But it's just a situation where we weren't making many runs. Hubbard was a bit boring for the day, kept blocking balls back, and I think he made 80 off about 340 balls. And we were struggling there. We needed some runs to be competitive, and I think it just fell on my shoulders to try and hit a few boundaries, and it came off, mate. But yeah, in saying that, Hubbard did play played a really good series. The first semi-final made 90 odd, then the grand final made 90 odd as well, I think. So yeah, Great series by him. Really unlucky that he didn't get the Damien Fleming award, and I'm sure that he'll probably tell Butters that. But yeah, it was, as I said, mate, it's all these stories tend to get blown out of proportion, mate. But yeah, if I could do it again, I would.
Beautiful, Ferg. Look, thanks for your time. It's been a pleasure having you on, and hopefully we can a few wins early on and get this ball rolling.
That'd be fantastic, mate. Thanks for having me on for the first episode of On the Couch with David Ford.
Yep. Next episode, boys, we'll have our skipper Shane Bell on the panel. So hopefully you can warm your seat up, and we can have a chat just before round one.
Beautiful.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.
Thank you. Oh!